Okay, back on the bike. We just hung up the new brake line right there. Looks good. Got his new foot pegs on down here, which you can't see. The new small ones. These look like they're rubber, but they're more like stiff-ass nylon. They look good, but they're crap. What all we can say about those? Where's the grips? Got a new sleeve from those guys. Hey, it fits. You can tell Chip it fits. Look at that. It fits there. Okay, now we gotta make it look like this. Yeah, you're taking up the workbench space over here, Bob. Okay, this is what we got. This is what we need. So you can always see that this has to go away. And then we gotta figure out how to make this work. I don't remember how I did it last time. I'll have to go look at an old video. If I videotaped it.
Probably did.
Probably didn't. I remember I had to trim all the stuff down. I did a lot of cutting up in here. I think I was using this first one, but I don't remember. It looks like it was on the back side of this one. So this one's cut pretty even over here, see? But we definitely got to get rid of this edge right here. That's got to go bye-bye.
Okay.
So if I make it just look like that, it should work, right?
Sure.
But the stop is different. But anyway, we'll play with that. Oh, look how much longer that is.
I was just going to ask you, do you have to?
Why is that so long?
Does it have to come down?
I don't know. What's the grip look like? Get my workbench. I need a wider workbench. There we go. Yeah, we got like 14 inches now. Perfect. Okay, I'm thinking that is
gonna work.
It's
Hopefully.
gonna be. Oh, that's gonna be all the way in there. I don't know. I think we got to shorten the tube up to about here at least. Yeah, so I think we might have to shorten. We have to measure that.
Oh, this steps up here. Huh?
Go grab your 6-inch scale and see what it looks like. Oh yeah, they got a big step on that thing, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's all right. I know how to get rid of those steps. Why is that in there? It's new bike crap. See, we got to make one for an old bike. See, that's the
Yeah.
thing.
Then put that.
Chippy doesn't make one for
You
us.
need this in metal.
Chip doesn't make one for us. That has a step on it right there.
It does too. So.
But it's the same size?
Yeah.
Go grab me a caliper. Over there on the bench. We need to do some quick measurements here and see what we got to work with. Because you want this thing on there, as I recall.
That's the end plan, the end game plan here.
That's the end game. Okay, here, you're in charge of that for a minute. Okay, let's see what we got. First thing I know is diameter. Okay, this worked, right? I bet you this still doesn't fit inside of here. You want that to go all the way flush?
That would be nice.
Well, this is rubber. It's 080, and it drops down to under an inch. So if you're going that far, it's 060. So if it's more than 060, it won't fit. So 1.2 and 060 don't match, do they?
No.
Yeah, so I might have to trim it a little bit. What's this one? Well, this one's even bigger. It's 3/13. So this is 5/16. This is basically 1/4 inch. And this over here is a 1/16. So you get the difference in all those numbers? That's a 1/4 inch too big, 3/16 too big. There you go. It's a bolt-on.
Yeah, right.
I don't see a problem with this. Okay, then we got this other thing here. Look at that. We do have length.
Cool.
So we got a little extra all the way in, so that should clear all the way down, assuming we didn't. See, there's a screw in there, way buried in there, but other than that, it's pretty flat. Yeah. Okay, so I think we're all right on the length.
Good.
We definitely got to do some trimming on this, and I definitely got to do some modifications over here. I know this one goes away completely, and then I had to shorten this up a lot on this side, as I recall, to make it work. See, they look a little different.
Mm-hmm.
I had to do a lot of grinding on this. I didn't take it all off, as I recall. It's closer than I thought it would be, but I cut more than that off, as I recall. That's 86. This is 80. Yeah, that's the same size, it says. 83, 84. Yeah, okay. But I cut on that before. Okay, so that's the same size this, it says. So theoretically, I shouldn't have to cut that. But I do have to grind this to make it the width of this. think they gave me another one to cut up last time, or I bought one, I forget. 950. So that's actually a little bit less. 1,000 inch 50. So theoretically, I shouldn't have to cut this. That's our full stop. Shouldn't have to cut that, but I do have to grind this down to the diameter, whatever this is. So I have to basically cut this thing about right through here. And then that should, theoretically,
Work.
We got a good plan, but real world, yeah, who knows? As I recall, I did a lot more work than that before. All right, so
They've modified them since then.
we'll have to play with that. Yeah, they made it fit my application. Sure. Yeah, right.
They made it easier for you.
Okay, so this got redone last time. If you watched the video, you would have known that. We did find the kit, which mysteriously looks like a front brake kit for a Harley. So I think we're just going to go get a Harley kit, take the O-ring and the cup, and just steal them, so we get new parts, and reuse the old stuff.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure that fit in it because it came out of it, right?
Yep.
So assuming that was original, that should go back in because this looks a little different.
Yeah.
It's similar but different. So we'll try doing the cheapy way first, the other kit. This is with our ground cables. We don't need those. This is for the top. Okay, now we're going to try to bleed this brake. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get this caliper down low so the air would all come out to here. We can do a gravity style bleed. So that means I have to take it off over here. It's a good thing it gets me nice towels right here. Did we have a towel sponsor for this?
Oh,
these
should.
yellow ones? Was it Home Depot? Who was this?
It was Costco.
Costco. Oh, okay, there you go. Didn't want to use the wrong word.
Costco.
So that was what, like, they donated them for like $20?
No, I got to pay for them along with everything else.
What a shocker, right?
Yeah.
You get the ratchet out somewhere?
Small ratchets right here with the
Perfect.
hammer.
With a hammer. All right. Ready for me to work on it. Oh, jeez.
Uh-oh.
That's not the right size. What do you want for?
A little bit bigger.
A little bit bigger? Okay, put that one back. Put that a little bigger. What size is that line wrench up there? Like a 3/8 maybe?
What's that?
Caliper.
Oh. Yeah. What size was that I was using the other day? Is it maybe a 7/16 or?
Right here.
Oh, that.
It's called 5/16 or 3/8.
3/8.
12 point. I thought I was 6 point, but didn't have one.
Forgot we got to paint in there. Wanted to paint in there too.
Paint the what? The ugly pads?
Oh, the mount,
No.
the bracket.
Oh, right over there.
Yeah.
We can do that. We have the technology. The Evo guy brought, FXR guy, he brought some brushes in for you there. In the trash can over there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We had to do some touch-up paint.
He leaving? Got any left over?
Yeah.
I had some brushes. I left them on my counter.
I've heard that before.
Yeah, I actually did, so I wouldn't forget to do this when it was on.
Okay, look at that. Okay. So I need a little pan or something to put in there. We got one of those laying around? Yes, right down there. That's the biggest
plastic?
one we got. That's the biggest one you got. I'm thinking this one here is the biggest one we got. This is all balls. We had to
All
pay
balls.
extra to get these.
All balls racing.
It came with a sticker and everything.
Yeah, we'll put that on your toolbox.
Put that on your toolbox, not my toolbox. Look at that. Pretty good, huh?
That's not bad.
You like that? If you go like that, it'll even catch the overspiration.
And this stuff we're using, it won't eat any of this off, huh? That's the silicone base.
Yes. Yes, it's going to be easier on your parts.
Yeah, what did we do with the one that I've opened and bought and paid for, my Maxima?
I told you it's down on the bench. You didn't grab it yet. Back first, front last. Your finger's on my lens.
No, sorry.
Yeah. It's got lens marks on there. Somebody got a finger mark on my lens. Look at that. Hopefully it's gone because I can't see it. We did it on purpose just to make sure. I need those Allen's over there too. Ooh, there we go. Maximum.
We did order. Aha, you got some more. Nice.
Yes, I did order some parts for you.
Yes, yes. Very good.
We got some chrome hardware. None of that ugly ass chrome either. Top of the line crap.
That's the good stuff there.
I don't know. Does it look like this?
I think it looks a little better than that.
It looks better than this because this
Yeah.
looks like crap. Let's go in the bathroom and grab me about 5 sheets of toilet paper. Where's the fluid, boss? All the fittings are tight, right?
Yes.
You sure?
You go back, double check.
We're gonna find out here in a minute. Uh-oh, it's armed. There it goes, it's coming up. Look at that. See, I got 2 holes in the top so I can drain easily. Good job.
Purple, huh?
Purple?
Purple.
Purplish. Okay. There's your master thing over there. You're supposed to be watching. Why don't you grab him, look over here. Here's our fitting mat. See how this works?
Mm-hmm.
Let's slow it down. Okay, so basically you push a little bit. See the bubbles?
Mm-hmm.
Once the piston goes, the O-ring goes forward and uncovers the hole, the bubbles come up. That's all you gotta do. When the master cylinder gets full of fluid, there'll be no more air bubbles coming up. Do it slow and easy. Don't foam it. If you foam the fluid, it just gets harder. Best not to rush this job. See, you get the fine bubbles coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, every little bubble you see is less air in the system. See, I'm going progressively lower.
Yeah.
See, blowing goes away. Okay, see, I got a lot of fluid come up that time.
Yeah.
See, no more bubbles. Okay, so now the whole master cylinder should be filled up. Now normally I have this off, you put your finger over it and you can bleed it quicker, but if you take your hand it does the same thing. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and give it a full stroke. Come back. So the air, more bubbles come out. Give another full stroke. Every time you come back, you suck a bunch of air up.
Yeah. Getting lower.
Mm-hmm. You playing with my bugs?
Jesus.
Just turn on my face.
Mm-hmm.
It's like watching grass grow. So make sure you get all the air out before you pump it, because you want to just be pumping more air in the line. You only want fluid to go in there. See those big bubbles coming up? Those are big shots of air. I like getting rid of those.
Helps if you want to stop.
Give it a full one. I got all kinds of fancy bleeders and stuff, and this works the best for me. Anytime you hear a gurgle, that's better your brakes are going to work.
Seems to be working pretty good.
Mm-hmm. See, right now the high spot is here, see?
Mm-hmm.
And you over the high spot here, you can pull this back and see the movement. Ideally, I want this to be like over here. This is where everything's draining to at this point. And I haven't cracked this valve yet, it's still closed. So all of this air here is being dissipated by the fluid draining down through it. So all the air comes up. That's why we keep getting air up in here, which is what we want. Ideally, 90% of the air will come out the top, and the last little bit will come out there at the very end. Well, one thing I didn't do is I should have put a brake rotor in back there. I forgot to. I forgot to do that. That's important. You don't want the cups to pop out. That'd be a bad thing. Let me find a brake rotor laying around here somewhere. You have a junk brake rotor used.
There's one in there, Tatro, my old one.
Yeah.
And it's don't use Fred's nice one.
Here's something junky to put in there. This isn't very fancy, is it?
Yeah. I know what those cost. I have a set.
Something laying around. Just something laying around.
Just something laying around.
Yeah, just something to use. Nothing, you know, nothing of value. I don't collect very much of it. I got paper towel rag. I got enough shit there. Okay, just something low value. Throw in there. You know, just nothing special.
Right, right.
So eventually, the fluid will work its way back there. It's going to start closing those pads up back there. But for now, we're not. No leaks yet?
No leaks.
Good. It'd be nice if we were sucking more fluid in here, but see this slowly going down. And you can also go like this with the line a little bit. It'll help a little bit. See, I starting to pull up a stream there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's getting fluid movement. Every now and then I give it a quick shot to shove a massive amount of fluid back in the system. All right, let's going back here. Still loose on that. Nothing back there yet. Everything's dry. Okay. Okay, you got good control when you have only 2 holes in the bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Keep the lid on this so water stays out.
Just
Getting air in
keeps
there.
going. Just keeps going and going.
Yeah, but every time there's a bubble, it's a sealed system. So
Mm-hmm.
every air bubble you see is dissipated by fluid. So it takes a while to get it to go, but it's a good way of doing it.
As you saw it move there.
You actually saw it move?
Yeah. It's coming to life.
Hopefully. It'll go for a long time not doing nothing, all of a sudden, boom, it'll be there. And once the fluid gets all the way back to it, the air has to be dissipated. If you break the valve, make sure it's high up, because then the air comes out and fluid doesn't go in. Or you have to have it under pressure. Right now we're not building any pressure yet, so easy breaking the valve just screws everything all up because it loses the vacuum that was in there. See if I can pump up the pedal at all. Grab hold of it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Where's that wrench at? I'm doing a squirt over here. Fluid come out. Big drop in fluid level too. That's a good sign. There's not much coming out, but a little bit. Pads went in, took up the clearance. The rotor's not rattling so much. all fluid, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't get any more air. Still got air in the system, but it's air. Yeah, it locks up.
Mm-hmm.
Releases pretty quickly. There's something right there.
Uh-oh. That's...
Got liquid over there?
Mm-hmm.
Thought you tightened everything you said.
I did. I bet when you just turned it and twisted it.
It's my fault now, huh?
I'm not going to point any fingers. I'm just...
Hi.
How's it going?
No, we're playing with brakes right now. You didn't tighten the line up like you said. Where's the 7/16 at?
I think it's right over there.
Ah,
Something.
How's it going?
hiding tools from me, everything. That's tight. Yep, that's tight.
Hmm.
Maybe it's squirted that way. Wipe it down. Alright, see what happens. It's good now. Probably overspray. Okay. I'm gonna get no more air out of it. You suck up more fluid though. So one trick I do is you let the pistons come in, and then you push them back out, and it blows all the fluid over there. Whatever air was in the system, it just blows that direction real quick. It'll also make a mess if you don't have the lid on. Little shit about this high.
Yeah.
Minor things.
You want that new hardware?
No. I like nasty ass hardware.
Mm.
Okay. Tape sticking. Cheap ass test rotors. Hit me in the head one day. You watch. Okay, so I'm gonna let that close in a little bit, but not all the way. So the pistons come out.
Mm-hmm.
Just go like this. Hurt.
Mm-hmm.
You don't pull that. That was
Good thing
air.
the cap was on.
That was air. That was high velocity air going back. So you don't lose a drop of fluid if you do it right. Just a lot of air though.
Worked out good.
You don't have bubbles that came.
Oh yeah.
Appears to have some bubbles. You got more people up there? Okay, it seems to be getting air this time. So there's no air.
Mm-hmm.
Piston should be going back down the back. Try this again. The problem with the brake switch is you can't get the air out where the brake switch goes.
Yes.
See, camera. It's at the high spot.
It's way down there.
You actually have to bleed it. You have to unscrew it with pressure on the brake until the air, till fluid comes out, and you tighten it back down. That's how you dissipate the air over there and bleed it. Otherwise, you always have an air spot right there. Luckily, it's not that much air. Okay, I'm going to let this close up again. First one likes to bleed down first, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Hear the air on there. Squish, squish. Hello. All right. I work on motors, if that's what you mean. Yeah, I work on Harley motors. What do you need? That'd be a master link. What kind of chain you got? Yeah. The door's open, but I don't have a master link for your application though. No. All I got is 530. All I have is 530 chain, only have certain brands. Everyone's different. It goes by brand and style. Do what? I don't know what size chain you have. Is it a 530 chain or is it something else? I don't know. Well, the door's open if you want to open the door up. Just open it. Okay. The next door over. Just open the door up. Alright, see you in a minute. I open my elbow. Hope the front door's up. See how we blew more air out.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a customer where to. We'll be back. A couple bubbles coming up. There's a couple more came up. Showing where the air bubbles come from because we just did a whole reverse. There's no
Nothing came out.
And then we got air in the system there a little bit. So see how the piston returns each time here? piston activity going on now. That's good. It's got dual bleeders. Yeah, see, it's only got one bleeder. See, this hasn't been active before. This is the first time I've seen that side.
Yeah, me too.
So it won't come up. Jam that right in there. Try to jam it in there. Did it come up again? No, that side didn't move. Alright, well the pads are all the way together almost. You know, watch the fluid there as I open this up. Get in here to open it. There's that one. Fluid? No air, was there?
No air.
There's the last of it. It's all
Just
of it.
fluid.
Yeah, got clean fluid all the way back. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put this back up on the bike up here. We'll try to do a quick bleed on the top, see if we get anything at all out of it. And not. Okay, sink this thing back up in here. Tight squeeze. Go. Okay. Need some red Loctite.
You want to just set them in there, Tatro, so I can touch this up later? Maybe not lock them down
Oh,
yet.
that's right. You haven't done that yet.
Yeah.
Okay. Just
I have some work to do.
don't forget we don't want to leave this loose. We're still gonna torque them though. Yeah. Don't want to be in a habit of leaving brakes loose.
Yeah. It might not be good for my health.
Yeah. You get through?
Yeah.
Ah. Mess. Made a mess. Got fluid on here. Okay. Bike's in the air. Yeah. Okay, we're going to try a quick bleed back here and see if we get any air coming out of here at all. Or we're just going to get fluid. You want to see if the brake works too. Let's see, put this right in here in case we get a big mess. You don't like messes for some reason, I don't know why. Okay. See if we get here air or not. Very, very little air came out. All fluid. 100% fluid. I got one little air bubble is all I got. Okay. Master cylinder get it back up front here. Got a little bit of air up in here still. I'm not sure where the air is coming from, but hopefully it's not internally bypassing through the piston, which is bad if it is. Okay, let's see what we got for brakes here. Brakes appear to be working pretty good. So, a little bit. Boom, boom, boom. Appear to have a brake.
We got stoppage.
Stoppage where?
Stoppage.
In your panties?
I don't want. Hey, yeah, no skid marks there.
Push it down.
No skid marks there. That feels good. Yeah. Nice.
Release is good. Comes back.
Yeah. Beautiful.
So it'll slowly work air out of there. I got one bubble. I did a pull
Yeah.
back here. I had a line. I pulled the wrench down. We have fluid, one bubble. Then I ran out of room. Back, shut it off. Gave it 3 or 4 pumps. Did it again. All fluid, nothing but fluid. Closed it up. That's where we're at.
Cool.
So put the cover all back. I don't have the right screws on there though. But anyway, it seems to be working pretty good. So I still was getting air coming up. I'm hoping it's not leaking past the O-rings and stuff inside here because that bad bore. Because we still get air in there, but it's not in the system, in the normal pumping area. So
If it did, would it slowly leak out of here? Yeah.
no, not necessarily. It depends on where it's leaking. You have an O-ring in the back that stops fluid from coming out the back, and you got the cup in the front, which puts the pressure. If it's leaking past the cup but not the O-ring, it'll internally bypass back in the cylinder. Shouldn't get air though. The air is going to come from the outside past this O-ring. So you'd think if it's had air going in, it would have fluid coming out. So then you would see a little bit of drippage up under here.
Yeah.
But it can leak internally or externally.
Okay.
That's why you don't really know. So if you got a soft pedal all the time, it could just be internally leaking. But if we keep getting air in the system and it's not coming out of our line, then it's got to be coming from the back, I would guess. But for now, it feels good. So we'll see if it gets any worse. So how far does it go down before it hits the brake? Not even, can't even put a half a finger in there.
Yeah.
So we'll come back next time you're here, check it again, just push on it, and if it goes down this far, then we know it bled off a lot. If it's right identical, the same spot, there's no air in this system.
Okay.
So ideally it should be the same every time. Now you got a small bore here and you got a 4-piston caliper here, so it does take a certain amount of volume. So you have to go a certain distance to dissipate, to open the cups up. So, but it's releasing really strong. It's not dragging very hardly at all. So
Yeah.
it spins real free back here. You barely touch that brake and it just locks. It just hits it.
Yeah. You don't gotta hardly.
See, it drags in, let go slightly, and it lets go real free.
Mm-hmm.
So it's working good. So I'm happy with that. We got marks on your rotor now, though. We got to wait to send that and get it polished. Got rub marks on here now.
Oh no, wear marks.
Got this. It's not a brown streak, but it is a wear mark.
I'd like to get more wear marks.
Now this has fluid on this one.
Okay.
So that's this is our dirty one now. Okay, so we want to try to get the front one to work, I guess, now.
Yeah.
Next one. Okay, so this one we're going to have to get the cylinder put together. So let's get over the workbench. What do you got?